Hello, friends. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth. And today is a beautiful day. It's a sunny day. I want to talk to you about something, about a true story. True story that actually happened to me. But I'm sure that it has happened to a lot of people, just like me. And with this one, this is like a story of hope. Hope because sometimes you do something for so long, and after doing something for so long and putting massive effort into an endeavor, you find out that it's not really going anywhere, or it's not going the way that you wanted it to be. Like it's not having the success that you thought it was going to have. And some people call this like a fork on the road, where you get to the end of the road and then you can go this way or you can go this way. Well, that's where I was at. I would say before a massive event that happened in this city, which was Hurricane Katrina. In fact, this city is famous. This city is famous because of Hurricane Katrina. And, well, it so happens to be that I had my equipment, my recording equipment that I was building up. I would buy a piece of equipment. It cost me a lot of money back then, in the thousands of dollars. It doesn't cost that much these days, but it did. And so I built up my I was building up my little studio right here in this room. And I was doing my music and everything. And I was working on a song that actually only took me 15 minutes to write. The whole song, from 15 to 20 minutes. Those are the best ones. So it kind of has become my signature song. And I'm on my musician peers right here and everything. And that's why I call myself the space rocker of the planet Earth, because that's the kind of music I do. Well, this song's name is Space Kid. And so I was looking for like different sounds that sounded like spacey, like out of this planet and everything. And I was experimenting with my equipment. Say this happened back then in 2005. Katrina happened in 2005. And I was working on this song like in the beginning of 2005. But at the same time, I had mixed emotions. I was also in the verge of giving up completely and say, I'm gonna sell this equipment. Why am I doing this? Nobody really wants to listen to this space music. Uh, that's the kind of thoughts that I was having. So, I was hoping that I made some good music with it, with my equipment that I just luckily, it took me years to develop. Getting a piece of equipment here, getting another one in, until I put it all together. And it took a lot of effort. But making a long story short, Hurricane Katrina came, and I had to put all my equipment in a vehicle and leave it on a third floor in a parking lot. I think it was the third or the fourth floor in a parking lot of a hotel downtown. Then run out of the city because they said the city was going to get flooded and everything. Take as little bit stuff that I can take and just leave about possibly $20,000 in equipment inside a vehicle. And on top of that, because it was really hot, I had to leave like the windows a little bit down so that the equipment didn't get ruined. Well, come to know, I couldn't come back. Once Hurricane Katrina passed, I couldn't come back. They would not let people in. So I had to stay where I was at, just knowing that my equipment was possibly ruined or stolen. Because the days after Katrina, they started looting all the stores and everything. They started taking even TVs and all kind of stuff. I'm on the flood and everything. It was chaos here. So I said, when I get back, I'm not going to find my equipment. It's going to be stolen. It's going to be sold in the corner store for $20. So a drug addict can come get it and, get some drugs or something. But besides that, I did, a month and a half later, was able to come back. Only for 12 hours. They gave me 12 hours to go in, grab everything I could, and go out again. So that's what I did. So guess what? The first thing I did was go back to that hotel parking lot with my friend and see if we can get my equipment out. Come to know, my equipment was intact. It was there. It didn't get wet. Nothing happened to it. It was perfect. And I saw this as the light at the end of the tunnel. I was so happy. I was like, okay, so God is giving me a sign right here. I gotta do my music. I gotta make it happen. And so, in the month after Katrina hit, I started working on my song Space Kid, which is the first song that I put on a YouTube video. And it's the first song that I put on a site called Reverb Nation. And all of a sudden, it went from nobody to like 38,000 people listening, like close to overnight. And once I saw that, and that hit became like a worldwide phenomenon on the internet, I said, what if I just quit it? What if I just go ahead and sold my equipment and gave up on my music? And after that, there's been a string of hits right after that song one after the other, one after the other to this day. Songs that might not be like TV famous, but they're internet famous, which is almost as good as being TV famous because TV is these days is limited, but the internet is worldwide. So every time you put something on the internet, if people like it, a lot more people get to see it because it goes all over the world and basically it's there for anybody to see. So I hope that anybody that's listening to this right now can serve as an example for you. If you have a burning desire that you want to do something, go ahead and do it. You never know when the scale is going to tip, when the bucket is going to get so full that the water is going to start flowing out. And that's what happened with my music. And that's the reason why I'm still doing it, because I never gave up, even in the midst of chaos and destruction. And we didn't know if the city was gonna come back, if I had to move out of here and go somewhere else. I had no idea. I tell you this much, I would have, if that equipment would have been ruined, I didn't have a penny to go back and buy another $20,000 worth of equipment. So that just tells you right there that you should never give up hope. Never, never give up hope. Because you never know. And if you work on something hard enough and it's your passion, you should keep at it. I hope this serves for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people these days, with all the stuff that's happening, when we're living in a chaos right now, are kind of giving up hope. Don't give up hope. Just keep at it. Keep doing your craft. Keep doing what you love. And with this one, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to all the people around the world that follow my videos, that follow my music. I know who you are. If you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth, today on a sunny day. Don't ever give up hope.